All right. Today on the Goals.com podcast, we're joined by Tami Adams, a seasoned sales and benefits professional and the sales and marketing specialist at National HealthClaim, one of Canada's most innovative platforms for health and lifestyle spending accounts. Tami's career spans P&C, commercial insurance, life and disability benefits, estate advising, and now health and lifestyle spending accounts, solutions that are reshaping how companies support their employees. Beyond her technical expertise, Tami brings a powerful personal story, one that has shaped her leadership style, her empathy, and her passion for helping clients navigate complex decisions with clarity and confidence. In this episode, we dive into the strategies that drive sales performance in the benefits space, what employees actually want from modern spending accounts, and the mindset shifts that come from overcoming life's biggest challenges. Tami, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you. What a nice warm introduction. I appreciate it.
Spent 25 plus years in insurance across multiple disciplines. What core skill or mindset has carried you through every stage of your career?
Honestly, it's been relationships before sales kind of mindset. I learned early on that people don't just want to buy products. They want someone who'll give them clarity and confidence. And I've always felt that my job is to simplify the complex and advocate for what's truly protecting the client or the business owner and being someone that they can trust with important decisions. So staying curious, staying human, and staying committed to doing what's right has been the constants throughout my career.
I love that. National HealthClaim differentiates itself through flexibility and simplicity. From a sales perspective, what do clients care about most when choosing HSA or LSA solutions today?
That's a great question. I think it's the magic C's. Clients are looking for clarity, control, confidence, and compliance. They want benefits that are easy to use, easy to explain to their teams, and yet flexible enough to support a diverse need of a workforce. So employers care about predictability and administrative simplicity, and advisors care about transparency and compliance, having a partner that makes them look good. So National HealthClaim checks all of those boxes because our model is both modern, practical, offering real accuracy, and so there's no unnecessary complexity or hoops to jump through.
Sure. You've built a reputation for making complex topics feel approachable. What's your process for breaking down benefits, coverage, and tax strategy in a way clients actually understand?
So probably I would say start by eliminating jargon entirely. Then connect every concept to a real life scenario. That's what people relate to, a dental bill, a prescription, an unexpected medical need. If someone can visualize a situation, then the solution makes sense. I also break information into small, digestible pieces and always confirm understanding before I move on. So my goal is never to impress, it's to empower, really.
You've trained and spoken to audience of, from 10 people all the way up to 300 plus. What have those experiences taught you about influence, communication, and building trust quickly?
Well, I learned that people respond to authenticity more than perfection. Whether it's 10 people or 300, the fastest way to build trust is to show genuine care for their challenges and speak in a way that, feels human. Storytelling helps people feel seen. And while its true expertise earns respect, I think it's vulnerability that earns connection. And once you have both, then influence becomes natural.
Yeah, for sure. The benefits landscape is evolving so fast. What emerging trends in employee wellness or spending behavior do you think will shape how companies build their benefits packages over the next few years?
Another really good question. I think personalization is probably the biggest trend. Employees want flexibility to support their lifestyle, not a sort of one-size-fits-all type plan. And we're also seeing major shifts toward mental health support, preventative wellness, and financial resilience. So employers are increasingly using HSAs and LSAs to empower employees to choose what wellness means to them, whether from therapy to fitness to out-of-pocket medical needs. The future is choice-based, values-based benefits. And again, I think this is where National HealthClaim's checking that box very well and providing a platform to sustain flexibility and choice.
Got it. You've recently expanded your expertise through your CEA designation. What motivated you to pursue that path, and how has it changed the way you support clients in making long-term, high-stakes decisions?
Yeah, so I pursued my CEA because I wanted to deepen my understanding of how major life transitions, like divorce, illness, caregiving, death, impact a person's financial security. These moments are very emotional and complex. I've been through it myself. And advisors need more than technical knowledge. They need empathy and structure. So the CEA designation helped me support clients with a more holistic lens, especially when decisions affect family, legacy, and long-term well-being.
Yeah. You described yourself as someone who genuinely wants to understand the client and their world before offering solutions. What does that discovery process look like in practice?
Well, when starting any new relationship, really, it starts with listening, truly listening, and asking thoughtful questions. I ask about their challenges, what keeps them up at night, so to speak, what their team struggles with, what they wish their current benefits partner did differently. And I don't jump to recommendations right away. I gather context, I understand priorities, and then only then can I shape a solution. I think it's when people feel heard that they trust the advice that follows.
Got it. Losing your husband of 25 years shaped your perspective in profound ways. How has that experience influenced how you show up for clients, your team, and yourself?
Yeah. Well, it taught me the importance of compassion, patience, and perspective. When you've walked through something life altering, it changes you and people see you differently. So you recognize that everyone is carrying something at that point. So it's made me more grounded, more intentional, and more committed really to supporting others through their own challenges. I try to show up with empathy, not assumptions. And I lead with a deep belief that people deserve grace and clarity, especially when making really big decisions.
Yeah, huge takeaway there. For sales professionals listening who want to build deeper relationships and deliver real value, what is one habit or skill or mindset shift you believe would change everything for them?
I love this question too. I would say it's a shift from closing to understanding. In other words, shift from closing deals to opening conversations. When you focus on understanding instead of persuading, trust builds faster. Clients feel the difference, and it's about curiosity over certainty, maybe guidance over pressure, and providing value when there's nothing immediate to gain. So the mindset is what creates long-term relationships, which leads to referrals and a meaningful impact.
All right, guys, that's where we're going to leave it today. Tammy's story is a powerful reminder that real leadership comes from empathy, expertise, and the courage to keep growing, both professionally and personally. If you're a business owner, advisor, or sales leader looking to offer smarter, more flexible benefits that employees actually use, check out National HealthClaim and see how their platform is reshaping the future of spending accounts. You can also connect with Tami on LinkedIn. Thanks for tuning into the Goals.com podcast, where top performers share real-world strategies to elevate your mindset, sharpen your skills, and drive results. See you next time.
This episode is brought to you by Goals.com, the sales performance platform built to help teams stay focused, motivated, and on track. While most CRMs just track data, Goals.com drives real results. It's simple, affordable, and designed to help your sales team hit targets faster, without the headache of complex setup or costly consultants. Whether you're using a CRM or not, Goals.com works seamlessly to elevate your performance. Book a fun, fast demo today at Goals.com.